This is the third lecture regarding English language for second stage civil engineering department students. Unit 3, it all went wrong. الوحدة الثالثة. From the title of this unit, we can recognize that this unit is devoted for the past tense. Went is the past form of the verb go. هذه مخصصة للزمن الماضي. Grammar is devoted for the past tense, and here we are going to study two parts of the past tense: past simple and past continuous. Past simple, الماضي البسيط, is used to express an activity that happened in the past and it does not have a link with the present or future. يستخدم للتعبير عن حادثة أو عمل حدث في الزمن الماضي وليس له أي ارتباط. There is no link مع الحاضر أو المستقبل، فقط للإخبار عن حادثة حدثت في الزمن الماضي فقط. البوزيتيف. The rules for positive is object, فاعل, past form of the verb, plus the completion of the sentence. Past form of the verb, صيغة الفعل الماضي. For example, I finished my study last month. Finished refer to the past. Negative. The rule of negative is object, فاعل, did. We have to use auxiliary verb, did, plus not. And we can recognize if we want to make a negative for any tense, we have to use auxiliary verb. So object, did, plus not, plus infinitive. Now the sentence will be I did not break. This is the infinitive verb. So where is the past in this sentence? The past can be recognized with the auxiliary verb, did. Your laptop. صيغة الماضي لا نلاحظها في الفعل الرئيسي وإنما نلاحظها في الفعل المساعد. Questions, we can use either two forms of questions, either question word or auxiliary verb. For question word, the rule is question word أداة الاستفهام plus did plus subject plus infinitive. For example, what, the question word, did, the auxiliary verb, refer to the past, you, the subject, read, it's the infinitive form, last night. Auxiliary verb, we have to use did, only did, for single, for plural, we have to use did. Did plus subject plus infinitive form plus the completion of the sentence. For example, did you answer? It's infinitive. All question of your last exam. This is for the past simple. For past continuous, الماضي المستمر, it is used to express an activity needs to duration to happen in the past. هذا يستخدم للتعبير عن حادثة تحتاج إلى فترة من الزمن ولكن في الماضي. له أيضا ثلاث صيغ: البوزيتيف، النيجاتيف، الكويستشن. For positive the rule is object, فاعل, where or where. was للمفرد, where للجمع. Infinitive plus ing plus the completion of the sentence. For example, I, the object, was studying plus ing in Babylon University. That means my study in Babylon University took a time in the past. يعني دراستي في جامعة بابل لم تحدث للحظة أو ليوم، وإنما حدثت استمرت لفترة من الزمن، ولذلك استخدمت الماضي المستمر. Negative. صيغة النيجاتيف object, was or were, plus not. It's very similar to the positive, just putting not. Infinitive ing. For example, it was not raining while we were playing football. إنها لم تكن تمطر عندما كنا نلعب كرة القدم. Questions. We can use either question word or auxiliary verb. The form for question word, was or were, depending on the subject, infinitive, ing. For example, what were you reading last night? Auxiliary verb. The form of auxiliary verb is used by using was or were plus the subject. Of course, was or were, depending on the subject. Infinitive, ing. For example, were you working yesterday? The past tense usually comes with the following adverbs. عندنا بعض الظروف الزمانية تشير إلى الباست. أشهرها yesterday البارحة، last week, last month, last year, etc. ago, or any time before today. For example, if we are talking about the year in 19, إذا تكلمنا على سنة 1990 تعتبر سنة تشير إلى الماضي. هذا فيما يتعلق بالجرامر. فيما يتعلق بالرايتنج. Write a story using linking expression. تعابير تستخدم لربط أكثر من جملة. التعابير ضمن هذه اليونت راح تكون while بينما، during خلال، for لي. كل هذه التعابير تشير إلى الزمن، لكن لكل تعبير إلى صيغة معينة بالاستخدام. While is used as a conjunction to demonstrate two activities are happened at the same time. هذه تستخدم كأداة ربط للإشارة إلى عملين أو حادثتين يتمن بنفس الوقت. الصيغة مالته while subject مفعول به verb plus ing، بمعنى أنه دائما بعد while يجينا ing فعل مستمر. For example, you arrived while I was watching TV. While I was watching TV. So for this sentence, two activities happened at the same time. حادثتين حصلوا. وصول الشخص ومشاهدة التلفزيون. During. It has the same meaning of while. نفس استخدام أو معنى while. But followed by now. لكنها تكون متبوعة باسم. هنا while تكون متبوعة بجملة. فاعل وفعل مستمر. لكن during متبوعة باسم فقط. فصيغتها العامة راح تكون during plus noun plus the completion of the sentence. For example, it started to rain during our picnic. Our picnic is noun. It's not a sentence because it doesn't have a verb. So the main difference between while, during, while with sentence, during with noun. 4. It is a preposition. هي حرف جر followed by time. دائما تكون متبوعة بالزمن. صيغتها تكون for the duration of time. فترة من الزمن. For 2 weeks, for 2 months, for 10 years, etc. For example, I studied strength of materials for 3 months. This is a duration of time. Now we have here an example regarding the writing. It's about how to using this linking word Read the story and look at the picture. Complete the text with while, during, or for. The picture talking about a disaster يعني عن كارثة. A disaster sailing holiday. Bill and Simon Bolter left Miami on summer weekend on their annual sailing holiday in their boat. Two friends صديقين غادروا ميامي منطقة ميامي في نهاية عطلة الصيف لقضاء عطلة الإبحار sailing holiday in their boat باستخدام قاربهم شيبوني. They wanted to sail around the Caribbean Sea. أرادوا أن يبحروا في البحر الكاريبي. 2 weeks. Now, 2 weeks is the duration, so we have to use 4 because it's the duration of time, 2 weeks. We can recognize all the passage is talking about something happened in the past, so all the verbs are in past form. Wanted, left, etc. Their holiday. There, it's a noun, so it should be used during. Now, during their holiday, they saw a large group of whales, حيتان. Bill and Simon were very excited, كانوا متحمسين. Unfortunately, they were watching. This is a sentence with ing, so we have to use while. While they were watching them, the wheels began to hit the side of the boat. الحيتان بدأت تضرب أحد جوانب القارب. Suddenly, فجأة, water started flooding in. بدأ الماء بالتسرب إلى داخل القارب. And they realized that they were in trouble. وأنهم سيكونون في مشكلة. They quickly jumped into the lifeboat. قارب النجاة. The boat was sinking. Why? Because we have here a sentence with ing. And watched it disappeared under the sea. Fortunately, they had enough food and water. 20 days. It's a duration of time, so we have to use for 20 days. They also had fishing line and machine which made salt water into drinking water. ولديهم آلة تتمكن من تحويل الماء المالح إلى ماء صالح للشرب, drinking water. These two things help them to survive, البقاء على قيد الحياة, during their trouble experience. Their trouble, it's noun, so we have to use during. The next 50 days, for, because it's a duration of time, for the next 50 days they caught about 10 fish a day and ate them raw. Raw طازجة أي بدون عملية طبخ. They saw about 20 ships, but although they waved and shouted while, because they were passing, it's sentence. Nobody saw them. They were becoming weaker and weaker. Then, just as they were beginning to lose the hope, a fishing boat rescued them. Their disaster holiday was over. Now the homework is writing a story. Write a story about 150 words. The story is about the time in your life when everything went wrong. You can choose one of these subjects if you like. The day you woke up late for an exam, a troubled day at the work, an argument with your best friend, your worst holiday ever, a frightening experience. هذا homework. ممكن أن تكتب هذه العناوين. نلاحظ أن هنا لازم تكون الكتابة بصيغة الماضي، لأنك تكتب عن حادثة حدثت لك في الزمن الماضي. هنا عندنا بعض exercises الخاصة بunit 3. For example, this passage is about, you have to read it and recognize where is the past form. For example, it was 3 o'clock. Here was refers to the past, and you can continue looking where is the past form. And here, answer these questions. Write the past form of these irregular verbs for the articles: wake, hear, find, keep, leave, hold, think, catch, etc. Here is write a question of these answers. This is a good exercise for you. It's about how to use the grammar. This is another practice. It's making connection. How to make connection between these two parts of sentences. The last one of practice, it's about choose the correct verb form, and this is very good exercise for you. هذا واحد من نماذج الأسئلة ممكن إنه يجيك بالامتحان. Complete the sentences with the verbs in the past or past simple or past continuous. While, we know, for example, while, we know that with while we have to use ing. So, while I was going to work this morning, I had this lecture. Thank you.